said, definitely not someplace I ever thought I would be, but here we are. As you can see, I'm finally here with the bike. Not today. I really don't feel like dying, you know? Hey everyone, MinerBiker here. Another year has come to a close. Hope everyone's 2022 was a happy and healthy one, filled with some epic and wonderful adventures. I know I certainly had a wonderful year with so many countless rides, hikes, adventures all over the place, but here are my top 10 rides and adventures, plus a couple honorable mentions from the year 2022. So without a doubt, my number one adventure for the year 2022 was trekking to and from Everest Base Camp in the Himalayan mountains of Nepal. That was one of the most incredible things I have ever had the opportunity to do. And I'm forever grateful to Redmond, the company I work for the opportunity to have gone on that trip with 10 other associates. All around, incredible experience being in those mountains, seeing and connecting with the beautiful Nepali people and culture. Absolutely incredible. Make sure to check out that full video that will be linked. And yeah, hands down, number one adventure of the year 2022. Like I said, definitely not someplace I ever thought I would be, but here we are. There's the whole crew. There's Suman, our guide. There's Nelsie, Kama, Mike, Andy, Doug, Dennis, Daryl, the one responsible for this whole idea. We know our other guide, Adrian, Justin, Seth, and our head guide, Deke. That's the whole crew. Absolutely gorgeous, the sunset lighting up Lhotse and Everest. Suman is flying up the hill. Look at that, just the last bit of sun just on Everest. There's just some purebred yaks right there. Look how much more hairy they are than the crosses. Spectacular view here. That peak over there is Amadoplam. Doesn't look cold at all, so that's alright. All the like 60 some odd miles of trail we've hiked so far on this trek, this stretch is by far my favorite stretch of trail. This is so cool. This is the beautiful village of Namche. Such a weird sensation because it's moving. Over the past few years, I've been working on riding the entire Grandview Trail that circles 78 miles around the Paunsaugunt Plateau in southern Utah. This trail is incredibly rugged and wild, gets very lightly used and even less maintained, but is utterly spectacular. Plus I have a lot of history growing up down there in that area. And this year, finally, in May, I rode the final 9th segment, finishing to the east end. And then a month later in June, with my wife's help shuttling me, I was able to ride the entire trail all the way back from east to the west end in 3 days. And it was one of the most incredible trips, incredible weekends I've ever had. Some of the most incredible riding. So Grandview Trail, the grand finale this year, number 2.
Oh, it's too bad at flying either.
Ah, that's cold. Oh, it feels good.
A good view of the cliffs that we ride under on the Crawford Pass Trail. Ooh, yeah. Not much trail to work with along some of this. Golly, mule here in bloom. That's cool.
Everything's made out of wood.
Pouring water out of the ground. Got a real nice big pile of bear poo. That's fun. Awesome to see all the other bike and foot tracks on this stretch.
Another gorgeous view. You just can't beat this up here. You don't even have to pay a park entry fee to see it.
Got a little bear walk down the trail right here at front paw. A little steep and rough. I love this stretch here, where it winds.
So I have hiked Delano Peak, or Delano Peak. Still not 100% sure how you pronounce it. But I've hiked it many times in the Tusher Mountains, 12,179 feet at the summit. I've hiked it many times, and over the past couple years, the idea has been on my mind of trying to ride my bike off of the summit down the east side, down to Marysville. This year I finally did it in August. I hike-a-biked 10 miles and 4,500 feet vertical up to the summit of Delano Peak, and then rode all the way off back down into Bullion Canyon. It was absolutely wild and incredible. That trail is so steep and rugged, but it was absolutely fantastic. Happened to also be the only second ride on my new Fezzari LaSalle Peak, so what a way to break in a new bike. Plus I had a whole bunch of other awesome stuff in the Tushers this year as well. Incredible mountain range, but that Delano Peak is definitely right up there, number 3.
See, I'm finally here with the bike. Wanted to do this for forever. Oh yeah. That's something. Knock knock. Ooh, slimy.
Back in March, my wife and I took a trip down to the Las Vegas area to check out some of the riding down there that I've heard a lot about and seen a lot about. Been wanting to check it out for a while, so we went down there. Turned out that riding down there was really amazing, super scenic, and lots of really cool tech trails and things like that. More cactus than I think either one of us had ever seen our entire lives. That was kind of fun. Super cool trip down to Las Vegas. We'll definitely be getting down to that area more in the future, especially during the winter time and stuff. Great place to go, not super far away. So that trip overall qualified for number 4.
Oh. Woo. Ah. Yeah, bro.
So a trail that is incredibly special to me is the Virgin River Rim Trail down in southern Utah, east of Cedar City. Very beautiful and wild remote trail up on Cedar Mountain. I've ridden this trail many times, and this is the trail that many years ago kind of first sparked the love, the passion for backcountry epic adventure riding for me, which obviously is my main thing that I love doing more than anything else right now. And that trail is responsible in large part. I've ridden it many times since, and this year in September I was finally able to go down there, get a couple of videos made on it that I think turned out pretty well. And best thing is I was finally able to share the entire thing with my wife. She rode the entire thing for the first time, and that was incredible to share it with her. So that was number 5. Yes. Oh yeah. All the way clear back across to where we started. Oh yeah. Strawberry Point, baby. So the Lakeshore Trail that circles all the way around Fish Lake is a wild and rugged and tough ride at its best. I had the crazy idea of night riding the whole entire thing, which if you've ever seen, especially the northeast section of that loop, it's crazy. So doing it in the dark is even crazier, but we did it back in July. My wife and I went up there, and we night rode the 17-mile loop around Fish Lake. That was such a wild and crazy experience, night riding on that techie, rough, rugged, remote trail in that deep forest. And we got rained on, which just added to the adventure. That was super cool. There you go, number 6 from the year. Man, how gorgeous is this evening up here. This is so pretty. Alrighty, night has fallen, and here we are deep in the forest up on the east side of Fish Lake. All the shadows from the trees and stuff are so trippy. Oh man, this is cool. Yeah, send it on down. Hey, I remember this tree. Yeah. One of the funnest things about it is you can take a trail you've ridden 100 times and it's completely different in the dark.
Oh yeah, into the rainforest. Oh yeah, it's soggy. Oh, I gotta take a picture looking on this bridge. This is cool.
I don't do it a ton, but riding bike parks is always fun. Lift served parks are a good time, especially on the new LaSalle Peak. That thing just eats it up. That bike was built for that kind of stuff. I got into 4 different days at bike parks this year. Got to Bryan Head Bike Park on their opening weekend and on their closing weekend. Didn't get there in between, but got there for those 2. That was super fun. And in early September, my wife and I rode at Deer Valley. It was the first time for either one of us there. That was super cool. And then I actually returned to Deer Valley just 2 weeks later as part of the fezzari ambassador gathering this year, and was able to ride another day there. So all around, the time I did get in at lift served bike parks was super fun this year, enough to qualify it for number 7.
A little sketchy. Kind of slow so I can have fun. Oh my word. So trenched out. Holy cats. Oh. Oh. Jeez.
Slot Canyon hiking is definitely adventuring at its very best. So fun to do, so unique, so cool. And we got in a few this year. Our favorite was the Bull Valley Gorge hike down in the Grand Staircase National Monument. Super incredible, cool canyon. Got some cool history behind the bridge and stuff as well. I also hiked this canyon quite a few times when I was young, growing up down in that area. This is my first time taking my wife to hike it. We had a great time. So yeah, Bull Valley Gorge made it into the top 10 at number 8 this year. So cool. Oh man, this is so awesome. Now that the old bridge is all washed out, other than that little bit that's left, now the truck's just hanging there isolated. Now we're on the other side of the bridge. Got a better view looking up at the old truck and the remains of the old bridge. Piece of cake.
Oh my gosh.
You watching her, buddy? Make sure she can make it. Good boy. That made it easier.
Come on, honey. Go. Get your mouse over here. Come on, come on.
Another hike that we checked off our to-do list, to hike list this year was Notch Peak out in Utah's West Desert, out in Millard County. This peak is very rugged and remote, and also has the distinction of being, of the west side of it, is the second highest sheer cliff face in North America after El Capitan, and is the highest limestone cliff in North America. Super cool, amazing, beautiful and scenic hike. Also on that same trip in the same area, I did some biking and exploring around the historic mining district in the Mesa Valley. That was super cool as well. Yep, that overall trip, Notch Peak and Mesa Valley, lands in at number 9. There you go, buddy. Good job. He made it. That's a whole lot of cliffs. That's Sawtooth Mountain over there. Oh my goodness. What'd you say? Alrighty, here is the summit of Notch Peak. Off the other side of that is a like 3,000 something foot vertical sheer drop. No, I'm not gonna go look off the edge. Then you gotta cross over at Wheeler Peak in Great Basin National Park out towards Nevada. Very long way down. Yeah, there you go. There's Notch Peak. Yes, that's cool. Oh man, look
Check out big old engine, dude. That's cool. Big old ore bin right there. They bring their ore in through. Hell, hooker dog crawled right up in here. Check this out for me. That one was cool. Definitely much more interesting than the other one.
I don't know, it was really disappointing. It looked like it would have a lot, huh?
Actually, quite the little tunnel. Gee, it just keeps going too.
Instead of a few chunks of quartz up there on those timbers right there. I'm gonna pull a wedge out and see what happens.
Not today. I really don't feel like dying, you know? Don't see any dead critters or people, so that's good. That's pretty dang cool. You're looking right up and out that shaft. Grab them gears as fast as you can. Who's ready or not? Here we go.
So the mesas down in southern Utah to the east of Hurricane provide some of the most unique and incredible, also challenging and fun riding anywhere in the world. And while I rode on all of them this year, a particular day, it was one of the very best days I had on a bike all year long. This day back in March, riding on Guacamole Mesa. I had the drone with me. It was capturing the landscape and the views of Zion National Park so well. Absolutely incredible day. That comes in at number 10, Guacamole Mesa.
I was saying I've come into that drop before, expecting it to be all clear, and somebody's gone and like blocked it off with rocks or sticks. Sometimes not at the top, they put them at the bottom. Woo! How's that for a view, huh? There we go. Oh yeah. Woohoo! Yes! Got it clean. That one's always a little nerve-wracking. Oh, nice. Down here along the edge of the cliff, the road up comes up right down there below us.
Alrighty, now we're here at honorable mention number 1. Had to throw this one in. So over Labor Day weekend, we made a trip up to the West Uinta Mountains. This is our first time up in that area. Been wanting to go for a while. And one of the main ride that we did up there was Shingle Creek, which turned out to be quite the awesome adventure. It's a rough, rugged trail, which I really like. Reminded a lot of up by Fish Lake. Beautiful lake at the top, some very cute and very bold chipmunks, and just overall an awesome ride. So Shingle Creek deserved an honorable mention. my goodness. Whew. It's absolutely gorgeous. Tree. This looks like it's brand new. Whoa, that's a big drop. And last but not least, honorable mention number 2, I couldn't leave out Bullion Canyon down in the Tusher Mountains. This canyon is so cool. I really honestly think that the descent down this canyon on a mountain bike could well be one of the least known but best backcountry epic descents anywhere in the state of Utah. It is really incredible. I rode at least part of this descent 4 times this summer, and the complete thing twice. Once right at the end of August, came down it in absolutely soaking wet and flood conditions in the canyon because of a torrential hailstorm we got caught in at the top. That was wild. And then rode it again in October in absolutely peak fall colors, which was utterly spectacular. Had the drone there to help capture that as well. That one in October also, that same adventure trip there included summiting Delano Peak, which is the 2nd highest peak in the Tusher Mountains. So couldn't leave out Bullion Canyon, too good. That came in honorable mention number 2. All right, well, we're going for it. This could get really interesting. Oh, we got flash flood, folks. Holy cow, look at that. That's normally just a quiet little clean creek. This creek's a little bigger than it usually is. So much easier to ride when it's not soaking wet and covered in hailstones.
I'll have us a little look-see, see if I can get further in it than I ever have.
Alright, so there you have it. There are my top 10 plus 2 rides and adventures from the year of 2022. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed the year. I sure appreciate the support on the channel, all the views, and all the new subscribers, comments, likes, shares, all that stuff means a lot, helps the channel grow, helps YouTube recommend it, push it to more people, and just awesome to see that other people are enjoying what I'm doing out there. I do these videos first and foremost for my own memories and to capture the experiences, but I absolutely love that other people are enjoying it as well. So thank you so much. Hope you have had a Merry Christmas, have a Happy New Year, and may we all dig up a whole lot of epic new adventures in this new year ahead. Thank you, everyone.